Well, hey there, guys, and welcome back to another Tideless Islands B-roll. Alrighty, guys, since basically this is just a little B-roll cut in between two episodes, you guys all watched us building the first section of the horse stables down there at the end of Tideless Meadows. So I'm just going to give you the long and the short of it. Since we worked on that building project, I have been back and forth between our new birch and mangrove tree farm area and Dusty's garden, back and forth. I have literally just about filled up an entire barrel of nothing more than birch logs, and I'm working on filling up the barrel on the mangrove stuff behind me. But as you can see, I've also done a little bit of extra work kind of sprucing things up around here. But nevertheless, I've only been doing this stuff because Dusty's garden has been the key focal point of my area of working. This right here has just been downtime in between something to do rather than be AFK kind of ordeal. So let's get over to Dusty's garden and let's chit chat some more about what I have been doing, guys. Alrighty, let's get on over here. And let me tell you, Ryder is just awesome. I have literally, I don't know if you noticed, but back there where we was at, I had set up a little fence post just like I set up over here. I've literally been tying Ryder off back and forth between me working here and me working back over there. I tell you, Ryder's just been awesome. But yeah, guys, you can see the hay, or the wheat, should I say, the wheat in the back. That's what we used to get our hay bales. Well, literally, guys, since last episode, whenever we started building the horse stables and everything over there, and then I said, well, you know what, this looks so good, let's just mirror it to the other side, and I'll do that in between episodes. Well, guys, I had no idea that we needed exactly one more stack of hay bales, because it was stacking 8 to do the one side, and I had 8 hay bales left over because I had a stack in 16 at the beginning of last episode. So yeah, I need exactly one more stack. Guys, you're not going to believe, it basically took me a day's worth of work, time-wise at least, to get those hay bales that matter of fact, you know what? Let me pause this real fast. I'm going to do a little bit of work on my computer, taking screenshots and do a little bit of editing and everything, and I want to pull up a photo for you guys to actually see what I'm talking about. I'll be right back. Alrighty, guys, this right here is what I was talking about. This is literally a screenshot off of my computer, and I just simply sent it over here to my cell phone. This, guys, that 12 different times. This is the amount of time it took me to get one stack of hay bales. 7 hours, 36 minutes, 41 seconds, and 50 milliseconds. That averaging 38 minutes per harvesting, basically. I mean, you can say 38:03, 38 minutes, 3 seconds. But literally, guys, the first 4 times that I was working on this, it was taking me like 42 or 40 minutes. And that was because I was waiting for everything to grow up, all of the wheat and everything to be primed for picking, where I could just go through and knock it all out at once. And then after that, I started thinking, because in these first couple of times, I was going back every 6 minutes. Why I chose 6 minutes is because 6 is one of my lucky numbers. 13, I figured, was a little bit too long in between, so I chose my other lucky number, 6. So I was going back every 6 minutes. And whenever it got to the 30-minute mark, they were really, really close to being all done. There was like a handful of them, like between, I don't know, 8 to 12 of the little stalks of wheat wasn't grown up yet. And then at the 36-minute mark, they were close enough where I would stand around and wait till they were all done. And then by the time it took me to harvest all the wheat, put down all the seeds, and then hit this little lap button to the right side of the orange play button right there to save the current time and start a new time, it would come up with the times that you see over here, the lap time. Well, I found out very quickly that around the 30-minute mark, if I went back and cleared out everything that had already grown up and then went back over there trimming trees again and doing stuff I was doing at the tree farm to give it a little bit of like a few minutes more time, whenever I came back, it was practically ready for final harvest. And sometimes I would have to wait a little bit of extra time, but, you know, nothing nearly as drastic as I was doing there the first 4 times, as you can literally see by the numbers. It went from 40 minutes to 34 minutes, and then 35, 37, 35, 37, 34, 36, 36. As you can see, the tick rate and everything on the game, it's not like it's a precise every single time that down to the second. It's all over the place, but nevertheless, the waiting time went down whenever I would clear out once the vast majority of the wheat had grown up, and then just simply waited for the remainder. So I found that out, guys, and I was wanting to share that with you guys, because I don't know how many of you guys out there have like small little hay areas, or wheat areas should I say, and you want to get a whole bunch of stuff really fast. If you thin out your crop once it's majority of the way ready to harvest, and then just let those last little ones come up on their own without everything else around them, the tick rate goes so much more in your favor. So I wanted to share that with you guys, but I also wanted to show you guys this is the kind of time in between episodes that I am literally taking to collect the materials for you guys so that we can do these awesome episodes and these awesome builds. By no means am I wanting you to say, oh, he's taking all this time. I'm wanting to be honest and open. This is a Minecraft Let's Play video series. This is not, okay, I want to do a whole bunch of work in between episodes. We go from a brand new map to a daggone map with a castle, a village, and the trading hall, and all these mine shafts underground, and all this stuff built. I'm not that type of YouTuber. I literally like to go step by step with you guys. So whenever I find out little tidbits like this, I want to share it. But guys, let's get back to this B-roll episode, and let's finish up those horse stables like I was talking about. Let's get back to the episode. Alrighty guys, we are back, and apparently it has gotten dark since we were last here. I don't know why, because it was bright last time we was in here, and I'm also off of Ryder. I don't know what's going on here lately, guys, but this internet lag and stuff, this glitching has really been messing with me. And this is another thing I've been dealing with in between episodes, is this internet lag and glitch stuff. But guys, let's go ahead and leave Dusty alone to his farm, and let's get back over here, because guys, there's a bunch more stuff that we are going to be chit-chatting about along the way. As a matter of fact, you know, talking about all that time I had to put in to get the wheat and everything for the hay bales on this, you see all the animals we have here now, and all the wheat it's going to take. We are going to have to find another way to build some sort of like just strictly a wheat farming area, like a gigantic field or something of wheat, because we are going to need way more than we currently have available to us. And guys, I don't feel like spending 8 hours, an entire workday per se, just aimlessly doing stuff around the map waiting for the wheat to grow. So if you have any ideas, throw them in the comment section below. I would love to hear about them. But guys, in this little B-roll, we are going to be opening up our supply box, and we are going to be finishing up this area that I got ready for us. As a matter of fact, I actually did some changes in between since the last episode and now. I added some vertical supports right here to make it kind of look more like an entry, because it was too wide open without them. So I decided to add, I think it was like 3 more on each side here, and I took the torches off of this corner and just moved them over one. And then last episode, I forgot to get rid of this cobblestone. We literally ended off the episode with the cobblestone out here and the cobblestone out here, and I had regular dirt or grass underneath these areas, these fence post gate areas. And I said, you know what, whenever I added this right here, I said, this right here looks really bad. Should I just knock this out and add dirt? And I said, you know what, let's not do that. So then I decided to knock out the dirt or the grass right here, and I put the cobblestone just to kind of box in the horse stable areas, just to kind of give it a little bit more aesthetics, to kind of have everything where it blends together and looks good, but doesn't stand out too much, but stands out just enough. It's wacky, but I mean, that's the Frogster scatterbrain for you. I mean, but guys, literally, that's I decided that right there looks a lot better than what I was thinking prior, just simply because I made a mistake. I forgot to get rid of this, and then I said, let's just go with that. So guys, let's get over here and let's let's grab our extra stack of hay, which took me 7 hours 36 minutes, and then the extra 8 that we had left over after doing that run, and let's get this done over here, guys. I tell you, this right here, this is just it's amazing how long it actually takes for YouTubers to do stuff in between their episodes. Back whenever all I was doing was playing Minecraft and watching these YouTubers, sometimes I would actually get frustrated because they would talk about, oh yeah, I spent all this time doing this and I found these extra ways to make it go faster and da-da-da-da, but then they would never say what those extra ways that they had figured out to make stuff faster was, or they never actually gave out, it took me this length of time. And then you would go in your world and you would try to replicate exactly what they had, and then all of a sudden it would take you 2 or 3 days back to back of doing stuff in order to do what seemed like it was just like hours for the YouTubers to do. So that's the reason, guys, I decided, you know what, we are literally, I'm going to be just open as I can with you guys, and whenever I find stuff out, I'm just going to let you guys know about it, either in the regular episode or in B-rolls, and give you all the stats I possibly can, because like I say, this is a Minecraft Let's Play map. This is not anything like a Hollywood production or what these other YouTubers do where they do all sorts of stuff behind the scenes, guys. I want this to be just as though we are online playing together. And guys, that right there is this side completely done. I mean, guys, I know this B-roll section, really and truly, there wasn't that much wowzers upon this B-roll section, but the information is more or less what I wanted to share with you guys. And I also realized after ending last recording, I forgot to eat the garlic butter breadstick and the oatmeal raisin cookie with you guys. And when I literally, after that recording, the first thing I did was I ran back over to Four Frogs Pizza to grab me another pine cola, because I said, this is going to make me thirsty. I'm going to have to wash something down. So I spent another 3 TC, and then I got to working at gathering up the hay, and I was just like, holy cow, this is literally taking forever. And I was so glad I had started all of the time lapse and everything, recording how much it took me and everything, because now I'm able to share all of it with you guys. But nevertheless, let's go to our hotbar, or our what do you call it? Our inventory. Let's go to our inventory over here, and we are going to boom, boom, and boom. And guys, just simply because, oh, look at this. Ryder's actually giving me love this time. Holy cow. Ryder normally doesn't do this. Normally it's Tabby that's doing that. But yeah, let's go ahead, and I'm going to get the oatmeal raisin cookie first, because I want to make certain I'm able to enjoy my most favorite part of this. So let's go ahead and munch this down, and all that was so good. And the garlic butter breadstick, and that right there, that basically filled us all the way up. And let's wash it down with pine cola. And guys, that right there, literally, look at all these horsies. I mean, this right here, this is nice. You know what? Let's come over here real fast. Take a look at it from this angle here. You know, we call this entire area Tideless Meadows. We came up with that name. I think one of you guys actually recommended that. I can't remember for certain, or maybe I came, but one way or the other, we decided to call this entire area Tideless Meadows. So you know what? If we call this area Tideless Meadows Stables, no, that's too many S's. Tideless Meadow Stables, because this is just one of the many meadows that's out here. So this will be Tideless Meadow Stables. Guys, that's what we are officially going to call this. Tideless Meadow Stables. We have Lemmy, or Lemmy the flying cow over there, thanks to Nate Smowaffle's gang. We have Tabby, thanks to, what was that? It was the Blazed MC Plays that came up with this name, and then I came up with Ryder's name over there. We have our 3 horses, we have our 4 horse stables, which means we have room for one more good old horsey to be able to be over here. And Howie BBT, if you're out there watching, thank you so much for helping us to expand this out to the maximum size. It certainly made the stable areas end up being so much better than I could have ever thought of. So guys, on that note, it's 14 minutes. Thank you guys so much for sticking around and checking out another Tideless Island B-roll. I'll see you guys next time. This is a Frogster, and I'm out. Later, guys.